Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Happy Friday. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're having a good day, even though it is not Friday, and it has not been Friday for several days at this point, because it's in fact Monday. I'm a little bit out of it today, I think. I'm kind of tired today for some reason. But before we begin, I just wanted to point out that it has been uh, a year plus 1 day anniversary of the very first fan art that Ocean drew me, and they drew an updated one today, and I thought it was really, really sweet. So thank you so much, Ocean. I appreciate it so much, and I hope that you have the best of luck with your art career and with your own streaming. Thank you so much. Love the ocean. But let's go ahead and talk about what we're doing today. So today we're going to continue on with Fall of Porcupine. We survived a big fall rainstorm, but something's happened to the hospital. Seems to have been damaged, but something's up. It's only suffered minor damage, but everybody's been called to an all hands on deck meeting, and they don't really. And no one seems to know why. Something is definitely up. So let's try and find out what it is. This time on Fall of Porcupine. Let's see. I put on a blanket because I was like, I'm feeling a little cold, and then I'm like, it's really warm now. So, one moment. All right, much better. No more plant because it got knocked over by the storm last time. Damn, no dialogue or anything. We're just out of here. A new loading screen though, super cute. Why the pale face? Not had your breakfast yet? No, I can't eat a thing. Touch the old stomach trouble? You could say that. That's too bad. But a walk in the fresh air can cure most ills. That's what I always say. Are you cold? No, I've been out and about today already. Treated myself to a little something to warm me up. Booze? Come on, man. You know I don't touch that stuff. I was at the mall. Some kind soul bought me a nice big mug of tea. Hello, Cat. Good to see you. Oh yeah, that's right. We did go drinking last time. I didn't think we ordered much more than like a single drink, but maybe Finley is just that much of a lightweight. With candied sugar, even. Ooh, that's very kind of him. Life don't get much better than that. Okay, well, hope you're doing well. Let's go. We can take the bus so we can walk. Let's walk this time. I don't know why I'm choosing to walk in the rain, but whatever. Let's stop by Peanuts. We cannot stop by Peanuts. I guess we're going this way. What is happening? There we go. Ever since Peanut showed me the memorial figurines, I've seen the Glow Milk Woods through different eyes. Any more dialogue? Nope. Let's get out of here. No way I'm going through there right now. Even just the thought of alcohol is enough to make my stomach churn. Not to mention what we put Giuliano through yesterday. That won't have been his first bar fight. But I doubt it ever gets easier. I hope you didn't see the bar fight yesterday. You bet I did. But don't sweat it. It's not the first time the folks at Porcupine... The folks have Porcupine? The folks have Porcupine have disagreed with one another over the centuries. You wouldn't believe the things I've seen. It's the Hibernation Festival tomorrow. Your big day, right? Yeah, my big day. One of many. But you'll finally be getting water again. That's good, right? Oh, yes, indeed. I feel dirtier than I have in a long time. The dirt that not even the rain washes away. You know what I mean? I think so? See you tomorrow. Hopefully the rain will stop by then. I can't wait. There's even more drunk than he thought. He's making dialogue typos. Oh my goodness. Toodly-doo! How are things looking with the fountain? Do you think you'll be able to get it up and running by the Hibernation Festival tomorrow? Of course we will, kid. We'll get it all back in working order. These old pipes really have seen better days. They need a proper cleaning, or replacing ideally. But hey, that's not my problem. Never is. Alright, you're just in time. We just started. Good to see you. What's that village in the distance called? I have no idea. That's pretty embarrassing. Learn about this game? Well, good, because we're ready to learn. We're gonna go to the hospital and start our next shift. I wish I had your hood today. Like I always say, there's no such thing as bad weather, just bad clothes. I can't say I agree, I'm afraid. Maybe that'll change with time. Did you see the facade collapse yesterday? That I did. Here I was, deep in contemplation. Then, what were you contemplating? Life. The universe, my place therein. There are many other statues like me, you know, all around the world. And this got me thinking, if I were a statue stood in a building made of stone, would that be absurd? Could I feel at home in such an environment? A statue made of stone, surrounded myself by stone. Anyway, I'm glad the debris was removed quickly. It was a depressing sight indeed. Mr. Amani, don't you want to go inside? You're getting soaked here. No, leave me alone, you scoundrel. I'm not going back in there. It's filled with murderous, backstabbing fiends, all just out for my money. Alright, suit yourself. Sprinkler going while the rain is coming down. All too familiar sight, I'm afraid. Morning, kiddo. Good morning. Is it? I'm not too sure about that yet. I've got a message for you. Dr. Table wants to see you in his office. And before your shift starts, too. He didn't look too happy. What? Why? Just let him tell you that himself. Good luck, kiddo. Best not keep Dr. Table waiting. You can find him in his office on the second floor. Well, I don't think we're gonna get fired. But they might have something to say about bar fight yesterday. Oh, second floor, right. As in floor 01. Kind of forget how European floors start at ground 0 and then go to floor 1. Anyway. That's... The door's locked. Looks like Mr. Hedrick isn't in. Oh, yeah, I think I know exactly what it's about. Also, a very tasteful picture of Mr. Theobald up there. Ah, there you are, Finley. Mia? Carl? Thank you for coming. We all have a lot to do, so I'll get right to the point. We've heard about what happened last night. Carl was only defending himself. It was a personal matter. Unfortunately, we do not quite see it that way. Personal matters can also have an impact on your job. But, Dr. Theobald, you weren't there. I'm not going to be the fall guy just because this place is coming apart at the seams. That's enough. I've already spoken to Dr. Korosky and Mr. Hedrick. I don't like to do this, but under the current circumstances, we need to show that such actions come with consequences. Carl, you are on leave until further notice. Sorry, what? A little distance ought to do you good. But... Now, for you, Mia and Finley. I am also issuing you a warning. This will be recorded in your files. Excuse me? But... I expected better of you two. This was on the very same day we had expressly requested that the situation not be allowed to get out of hand. Let this be a lesson for the future, and for all of us. Please understand, I don't like this any more than you do. But as chief physician, I am liable for any incidents involving my staff. And when one or more people misbehave, it reflects poorly on all of us. Now, please get back to work. I hope you have a successful day. Dr. Theobald, Please, Finley. I don't like doing this. You have to believe me. Please, get to work now. You'll have to do without Carl for a while. All the more important that you do your own job properly. This will all blow over. I promise. I go home for the telling I'm in trouble and then having me work. Yeah. Problem is that you're a junior doctor, and thus have very little sway. This is so unfair. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought we were gonna have more of a conversation than that. Carl, It's okay, kid. It was a dumbass thing to do. I know that. Maybe a short vacation will do me good. Gives me a chance to calm down. Think about a few things. I'm just sorry you guys got dragged into this. I don't think you did anything wrong. Sometimes that ain't the point. I'm gonna head out. Maybe I'll go out for a nice leisurely breakfast. I haven't done that in years. Hey, do me a favor? Sure, what do you need? Keep an eye on our ward, will ya? We don't have enough staff as it is. I'm sorry I'm making your workload even worse. It'll be fine. You get plenty of rest and sleep, then you'll be in top shape when you come back. You got it. I'll check in with you later. I look forward to it. Great. Can't wait to have one less senior nurse on our very understaffed ward. I'm sure that won't have drastic consequences for everyone else. Isn't Dr. Korosky here? Sure she is. She's pretty much always here. She's in the break room. Dr. Korosky's keeping her head down more than usual right now. Must have had a lot on her mind. Thank you. I'll go and see her, then start my... Oh, follow Porcupine devs. Coming up on all the typos today. Thank you. I'll go and see her, then start my shift. Yeah, you do that. Where have you guys been, anyway? I've been rushed off my feet all morning. We got called into Dr. Theobald's office. Looks like we'll have to do without Carl for a while. We'll have to do what now? Has he been fired? No, but he's not going to be in for a few days. Oh, well, that's just great. Exactly what I needed right now. I guess I'd stop better wasting time chatting with you then. Back to work I go. Okay, see you later. Dr. Kurosky, you won't believe what Dr. Theobald said. You mean about Kyle being put on leave? Yes, exactly. How did you know? I assumed that's how the conversation would conclude. The issue was raised in the organizational meeting this morning. I was also told about the incident at Gilbert's. It was clear that the incident could not pass without consequences. Not these days. Dr. Kurosky, if I can just explain... There's no need to explain anything. You know exactly how I feel about it. And you also know how impudent your behavior was given our current situation. But I understand your feelings. Believe me, everyone here does. The frustration, the short fuse, the thin skin. It's all very understandable. Nevertheless, I support Dr. Theobald's decision. This is not the time to indulge in such provocations. Kyle is a good nurse, the best we have, I would say. This makes it all the more important that we compensate for his absence. Focus and do good work. I'll try my best. Thank you, Finn. This is another chance for you to show me what you've got. Have a good shift. I'm sorry this has put more work on your plate, too. Don't worry about it, Finley. At least I'm getting my steps in. We'll get through it. How are you feeling? Not great. I've got a stomach ache, and I'm nervous. Maybe I should have intervened yesterday. Should I have said something? You were way more sensible than us. You didn't do anything wrong. I'm gonna really put everything into this. We'll get through it together. Definitely that'd be like double the amount of patience. I'm really surprised they haven't started doing that. Ah, there you are. Finally. I need to make an urgent phone call. I was meant to be meeting a client 4 minutes ago. If I make them wait any longer, there'll be serious consequences for me. Really, I don't have time to be here at all right now. First of all, good morning to you. You're Miss Van Galen, right? Sonia Van Galen, that's right. And you came to us yesterday with some symptoms. Would you like to take a moment and explain again how you're feeling? Dizziness, heart palpitations, headaches. A sensation of swimming in a deep black sea but never reaching the shore. Same as usual, basically. I'm sure you're familiar with the condition. Same as usual? Well, more or less. The sensation has intensified over the past few days. Sharp chest pains, moments when I didn't quite know where I was or whether I was awake. A colleague advised me to get it checked out after I fainted twice yesterday. Do you have any pills you can give me? I don't think this is a problem we can solve with a few pills. Let me take a closer look at what's going on. Alright, but please don't take too long. Well, that went well. Your heart rate is incredibly high. To start with, you need some rest. Alright, I guess I can take an hour for lunch for a change. Can you give me the pills right now, or do I need to go through the pharmacy? You should stay here today for observation. Sorry, I'm a little distracted right now. What did you say? You need to stay here for the time being. We're gonna give you some medication and monitor for you for now. Please take the medication 3 times a day, at meal times. That means today at noon, tonight, and to be on the safe side, tomorrow morning. That could be tricky. I don't eat in the morning. Then you should make an exception tomorrow. Alright. So, what was that? Twice a day, right? 3 times. I'm sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me. I never used to struggle with numbers. But right now I can't even remember my phone number. But I'll set a reminder in my phone for the pills. There's no need to do that, we'll do it for you. But you need to avoid stress, okay? Try and switch off. Don't make any phone calls. And do not work. I'll try. Waiting for the day where it's like you finish the ones you have ongoing, and then it's like, oh, but we got another 3, and it just like keeps going and going and going. Oh, hi. Hey, you two, how are things? I'm doing great, Doc. I can't wait to get out of here. Yeah, but I'm not leaving without Ollie. I get that, Rudy. Just keep a little distance, okay? Ollie still needs to rest. Sure thing, Doc. How are you doing, Ollie? Not bad. I even managed to sleep for a few hours last night. Can I leave today? I want to go home with my brother. Slow down, Ollie. Let me check your readings first, okay? Yeah, okay. That looks good. I'm glad Ollie is getting at least a little bit better. Same. A little bit worrying that it's like that much worse, but that's just sometimes how people are, even identical twins. So... What do you think, Doc? Is Ollie healthy again? Not quite. Oh. But we've got your bacteria under control now, too. You should be feeling better again soon. Really? Yes! Pollinator! Coming back in the second round to beat the Shigelli on points. Yes, good work, Ollie. Rudy, you better go home now. Give your brother another day of rest. Sure thing, no problem at all. Did you hear that, Ollie? Soon we can go out and have fun again. Yeah. I'll need to finish my rounds. See you later, you two. You betcha, Doc. Sure, Doc. I'm gonna stay here for a little while. Of course, take your time. Yeah, sounds like things are getting better. Oh, phone call. Hello? Hello? Greetings, hardworking fellow citizen. Hello, Carl. I wanted to see how things are going. I just can't keep away from you guys. Everything's okay so far. Everyone's a little tense. I'm also in the middle of my rounds right now. Let's catch up properly another time, okay? That's a fabulous idea. I was just sitting here drinking a nice hot coffee, and I got the urge to go out and do something. I could use your help. If you have the time, meet me at the supermarket after work. At the supermarket? Yep, I'll explain everything to you there. I'll have to hang up now too. Busy, you know how it is. Hello, Irma, how... It's going to snow soon. Just in time for the Hibernation Festival. You think so? No. I know know so. I can feel it in my bones. My limbs always start tingling like this when the snow's on its way. That's how I know it's the first day of winter. I'm sorry, I'm feeling a little wistful today. My lovely roommate was discharged this morning. I suppose that's made me a little lonely. How are you doing, Finley? Same as always. Is something bothering you, my dear? Oh, just everyday life. I see. I could tell you a short story to cheer you up. Why don't you start by telling me how you're feeling today? Oh, that can wait. Do you have a few minutes to spare for an old lady? I'm all ears. Would you like to make yourself a tea first? In this weather, it's important to take the time to get cozy. Thanks, but I'm okay. Doing my rounds has me warmed up. All right. Now, where to begin? Before little Juliana was born, I used to travel a lot. When I was young, I was doing an apprenticeship and renting a small room in Sandalwood. On one beautiful spring morning, I was strolling through this lovely little flea market. I found a beautiful old globe there. I bought it right away. I placed it in my room and decided right there and then I was going to visit somewhere on that globe in real life. So, without further ado, I started making plans. I packed some clothes, a little something to munch on, of course, my travel journal to record my journey, and last but not least, my 3 lucky dice. I didn't have much money at the time, so sticking to the bare necessities suited me. Hello, peeps. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Backpack spotted. I know. Look at her. She's prepared. One cool spring morning, I set out. After I'd crossed the first couple of borders, my stomach was growling. I had no money left, of course, but I did have my lucky dice with me. I walked into a fancy restaurant, one that served the finest food the country had to offer, and I challenged the owner to a bet. I rolled a higher number than she did. My meal would be on the house. I lost. I spent the whole next year working in her kitchen, scrubbing my fingers to the bone. I'd also promised her one of my lucky dice. After a year of hard work, I managed to work my way up to co-manager of the restaurant. But my journey wasn't over just yet. I'd had more than enough of the restaurant business by then, so I continued on my way. I didn't need money. I relied on my intuition, my 2 lucky dice. It was the dead of winter, and my shoes weren't as waterproof as they used to be. So I called a cab. I challenged the cab driver to a bet. If I rolled the same number as he did, he would give me a free ride. Wherever I wanted to go, and however long I wanted to go there for. I rolled the dice. I lost. That's how I met my next boss. His name was Gilbert. I spent 2 years driving people all over the country. Didn't get the chance to get out of the car myself much, though. But I still had a lovely time, and Gilbert and I got on like a house on fire. After 2 years, we closed the cab company and hit the road together. I kept the second lucky die hanging from the rearview mirror of my cab the whole time. We traveled wide and far, until one day we pulled up in a dreamy little town called Porcupine. It was my birthday, so we headed to an old tavern to celebrate. We all had a great time, staying up almost until the sunrise. The owner of the tavern was an elderly gentleman, and we soon got talking. Hello, Sarah. I challenged him to a bet. If we rolled the same number 3 times with our lucky die, then he would let us have the old tavern. But on the 3rd roll, disaster struck. The die fell off the table. Gilbert went to pick it up, then slammed the back of his head into a light fitting as he got back up. He spent several weeks at St. Ursula's. The hospital was still pretty new back then. When he was healthy again, he took my hand. We looked over at each other, the same thought in both our minds. We wanted to stay here, in in our little porcupine. Forever. We scraped together our savings. We worked hard. And 3 years later, we had enough money to buy the small tavern. Anyway, that's how the story ends. You shouldn't always rely on your luck. But it doesn't hurt to get a shot. At least not most of the time. You've seen so much of the world, Irma. I did my best. As it turned out, my favorite place wasn't all that far away. How about you? What about me? Where's your favorite place? I don't know yet. That's all right. You'll figure it out eventually. But you've still got some work to do, unless I'm much mistaken. Sorry? Yes, actually. Time for more mastermind. Yeah, in the end, they were pretty lucky. It all worked out in the end. Let's go foot, eye, tooth, bone. Okay, let's go. Stomach. Tooth. Eye. Oh, wait. Bone, eye. Oh, okay. That was lucky. How about blood and stomach? Okay, so we know blood is here. Brain, what can it be? Brain. It can just basically be brain, I think, right? There we go. There we go. Brain. Brain? I did it. Your fever's gone down a bit, but some of the symptoms are more severe than they were a few days ago. Should I be worried? We'll manage it. I'm going to talk to the senior physician. Thank you. I guess I'm going to be missing the Hibernation Festival this year. I'm sorry, Irma. I was hoping we'd have you back on your feet by then, but this inflammation's proving stubborn. That's okay. I've seen plenty of Hibernation festivals in my life. One more or less won't make a difference. You'd be going, though, I hope? Yes, I have a night shift tomorrow. I'll check out the festival beforehand. That's good. Is it your first Hibernation festival? Yep. Wow. I hope you can enjoy it to its fullest. May I be so bold as to ask a favor of you? Of course. My son, Giuliano, is always so busy on the day of the festival. I was wondering if you could bring me a hazelnut candle. Porcupine's Hibernation Festival is the only place you can get them. You'd be making an old lady very happy. If I find one, I'll be sure to pick it up for you. I promise. Thank you very much. I'm tired, and you must have a lot to do. Have fun tomorrow, Finley. I'll see you afterward. You get some rest, Irma. Soroka's own brain is expanding from this incredible deduction. It's true. Soon my head is gonna swell and burst like a balloon. Simply too much brain power going on. How did it go today? Not bad. It's been pretty quiet, luckily. Could be because of the Hibernation Festival. How do you mean? The Hibernation Festival is tomorrow. You know that, right? And what does that have to do with the ward? I can't explain it exactly. But the Hibernation Festival is important to the people of Porcupine. It reassures them, gives them strength. Some see it as the most important day of the year, and every year you can see it in the condition of our patients. At this time of year, they seem somehow less sick. Wow, it must be a really important festival. I've already heard so much about it from everyone. You're on the night shift tomorrow. Go and check it out. You might like it. I'll stop by before work. Are you going too? No, I'm afraid I don't have time. Also, I don't want to. Just do me a favor and don't get into any trouble, okay? Yes! Happy Hibernation Festival for tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow evening. Tomorrow evening? That's right, I'll be on the night shift too. So get some rest, make sure you're nice and fresh for tomorrow. Is there anything else you need today? Oh, can you check on Irma? Looking like an arcade game. Can you check on Irma? You mean Mrs. DeCalma. I'm keeping an eye on her readings, and I'm going to check on her again later. Have a good evening. And do try to avoid any major accidents. I'm sure you'll find plenty of opportunity between now and tomorrow night. Okay. We're going to take a quick 5-minute break, and then I will return, and sorry to take one so early, but I just need to do that. So, be back in a couple minutes. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for waiting. I apologize. That took longer than I thought it would. But I'm back now. Hello, Cargi. Thank you so much, Peeb. And Ray. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go meet Carl. Thanks, everybody. Have a great evening. You too. Staying much longer today? A little while, yeah. Well, I hope you can wrap up soon. See you at the Hibernation Festival tomorrow? I couldn't imagine anything more beautiful. Truly would be a dream come true. We're looking at this new shift rotate. I guess you'll have to manage without me. Too bad. Hope you have a good day anyway. You too, kiddo. How is everyone? I'm doing pretty good. How about you? I saw you played this once before, maybe? Yeah, I played it twice before, actually. Rudy, what are you doing down here? I'm waiting for my ride, but I wanted to get a snack for Ollie before I go. He said he wanted something chocolatey, but the candy in the vending machine looks really gross. Ah, tell me about it. There's a good chance it'll just eat your money without giving you any food, too. Really? What a ripoff. Where can I get something sweet now? That's where... Try out the second floor. That's where the executive floor is. They have their very own snack vending machine there. With only the sweetest, most chocolatey delights. Whoa, really? I've gotta see that. Thanks for the tip, Doc. Doing fairly well? That's good to hear. Hey, Finley. Rough day, huh? You can say that again. Sorry, Mia. I can't understand you because half of your text box is cut off. Okay. So, we can either go... I think it's we're basically cooking something with Mia, or we can meet up with Carl. We haven't met up with Carl yet. We did Mia last time. We went and played basketball with her. Clearly Finley not paying attention. That has to be it. We did say we'd already meet up with Carl, so do we want to do that? Let's do that. Sorry, I already said I'd meet up with Carl. Okay, maybe another time. Take care, Finley. Yeah, you too. Try not to get your text bubbles stuck on anything on the way home. I wonder if that village is Sandalwood. Since we know that, Irma didn't have to go very far, in the end, so I assume that's... she didn't have to travel very far from where she initially started out. So it could be Sandalwood. There's the statue. There's Gilbert's. Just realized I remembered how I could have taken the way around to the supermarket without having to come all the way back here, but... Well, since I'm here, let's go ahead and talk to... what's his name? I've forgotten everybody's name in this game. Aldi? Alfio. Oh, he probably doesn't have anything to say right now. He probably will when I come back home. Oh, he's not even here. Alright, well, in that case, let's just go to the supermarket. I should get in touch with the devs and ask them to add a thing where if I'm holding a direction when I enter an area transition, if I'm still holding the button, please have Finley like continue to walk forward. Because it's weird that I have to like let go of the button and push it in again. Feels like it's a standard thing that I shouldn't really have to worry about. Can we go into the store? We sure can. Pina's plant store. But she's got literally nothing to say, so... good to see you too, Pina. We'll be off now, I guess. You just keep staring at the back wall. Your car's not here either. That's kind of weird. Did you leave your car somewhere? She's already a statue. Oh my god. Secret twist. There's something here about the Hibernation Festival. Tomorrow is the annual Hibernation Festival. This is one of the whole community's favorite nights of the year. Adele von Witterstein, Porcupine's oldest citizen, will open the festival for the 9th time. Once again, the colorful culinary stew contest will be one of the highlights of the evening. In keeping with tradition, extra hot water will be fed into the pipes of the town fountain for this purpose. This water carries Porcupine history with it, and adds a special flavor to the stews. I'm not so sure about that. Oh no, there's something here about Gilbert's, too. Last night, a brawl broke out at Porcupine's local bar. Minor injuries were treated on the scene. The noise awoke several local residents. How embarrassing. At least there's no photo. That would really be the icing on the cake. Let's end the stew competition. You gotta make it with fountain water, too. Carl, I didn't recognize you at first. What's with the hat? Shh, not so loud. I'm incognito. Okay, why? Supermarket's new stock comes in tomorrow morning. So, what does that mean? Just in time. Oh, Carl, I didn't realize things were that bad. I can lend you some money, you know. Save it for charity. There's so much stuff in this dumpster that's just been thrown away. Is that legal? In some jurisdictions, no. Because, we really fucking hate the homeless. Yes. I see. Don't be so squeamish. You wanted to help, didn't you? Yeah, but I'm not getting into the dumpster. This is my only good jacket. Don't worry, you don't have to get your hands dirty. I just need you to distract people while I go out dig out the good stuff. And seeing as you mentioned the hat, I brought one for you, too. We're a team, after all. Oh, really? Wait, was that Carl? Yeah, that's Carl. Are you serious? What? It looks awesome. Besides, you need to draw their attention away from me. And how do I do that? How should I know? You're full of hidden talents, aren't you? Just jump around in front of people. That should do the trick. Oh, man. New minigame. Dumpster diving. We all know you're a natural entertainer. Why, thank you. Distract people from what Carl's up to by dancing in front of them. Each person will show you what dance they want to see. Press and hold the button for the right dance to make the person happy. Some people will want to see more than one dance. If you're too slow, the person you're dancing for will get angry. Don't let this happen too often. These poses are extremely similar. I am... Great. Really feel like these poses could stand to be like a little bit more different than each other. Oh god. Can you let me input a thing, please? What? You didn't let me input a thing, you piece of shit. Oh, look at my... Okay, great. I hate this minigame. A festival hat from Animal Crossing, it really is. My dancing, I think, sure doesn't look like it. That does not look like the dance that I'm doing. The one on X, like that really does not look like the dance I was doing. What do you want to see next? You want to see an A dance, huh? Alright, yeah, gotcha. And then you want to see a Y dance. Alright, okay. There we go. Okay, yep, there you go. That really does not look like a dance. That's just me wiggling my knees. That really does not look like the dance on the icon. Embrace the wiggly knees. How about I wiggle my knees more at you? That was good. We got good stuff. So now you're gonna eat all that? Finley, this isn't for me. We've got 2 orders for tonight. One's on the high street. The other's over by the old tunnel. Your neck of the woods, more or less. Let's get them delivered quickly. It's pretty frosty out here. What about the hat? What about it? Can I take it off now? No, we're not done yet. That's your delivery hat. You need it so people recognize us. Alright. Hey Finley, look at this huge splat of paint. What do you think happened here? I think I could take a guess. Hey, it almost looks like a person, right? Kind of familiar, actually. Aren't we meant to be delivering these groceries? Yeah, alright. Just figured I'd take a minute to appreciate this expression of artistic inspiration. Hey Ruben, glad I ran into you. Why are you still outside? It's starting to get colder.
Leave me alone, you big lug. What are you two loitering around here for? And what's with the ridiculous disguises?
I've been wondering the same thing. Hey, is that any way to greet young, motivated delivery guys?
Ugh.
I've got a bag of food for you.
You can keep it. I don't need your grub.
Come on, you old geezer, I know you can use it. You need healthy food and lots of it. Winter's coming and your immune system isn't what it used to be.
Ah.
There's even a pack of prunes. I know how much you love those.
All right, give it here.
There we go. Bon appetit. I'll try to bring you some more next week, okay?
Yeah.
Let's keep moving, Finley. We've got one more order. Giving out of date to food to all people is not a good idea. It's not that out of date. And besides, it's not like he has any money. The stuff that stores throw away, honestly, is like still absolutely edible. Like, not even kidding about that. Just gotta make sure you don't grab anything that needs to be refrigerated. Hey, Alfio, my delivery helper and I have got something else. Got something for you. Oh, is this all from me? Sure. If you don't like something, just give it to someone else. You're a really good guy, man. So much great stuff. I'll be feasting tonight. Thanks so much for all this. But remember that you need to go back to the hospital, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm fit as a fiddle. I know about your leg, Alfio. Please promise me you'll get yourself checked up. Will you stop bringing me food if I don't? Of course not. It's all yours. Just think about it, okay? Okay. Alright, buddy. You take care of yourself, okay? Finley? We're done for the day. Off to bed. Good job. Take care, Alfio. See you around. Sleep tight, you two. Cool hats, by the way. Tons of food that was good we tossed out when I worked at Walmart. It's crazy. Not out of date, just not selling or moving for better selling things sometimes. Pretty much, yeah. Sometimes I've heard people are like told to throw like bleach on it so that people can't go dumpster diving. Or sometimes, before we do this, sometimes I think I remember this. There's photographs of it in Portland where there's just cops standing in front of a dumpster so that you can't go inside and look for stuff. Capitalism fucking sucks. But I didn't need to tell you that, did I? Alfio's right. What do you mean? That we look good in the hats? I told you so. You just have a hat face. No, about you. You really are a good guy. Ah, get out of here. I only help when someone can't afford a crumb to eat. It's no big deal. All the same, I kind of enjoyed it, too. You put on quite the show back there. Nearly had me clean forgetting I had my own job to do in the dumpster. I'm heading off. I want to be fresh for tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to it. The Hibernation Festival? The Hibernation Festival. See you there, I'm hoping. Of course, I'm not going to miss my first Hibernation Festival. I'm on night shift, though, so I can't stay that long. No worries, we'll make the best of it. See you tomorrow. You make a great delivery assistant, Finley. We should definitely do this again sometime. Sleep tight. Wow, I haven't slept that well in ages. I guess my body needed it. No crazy dreams, no thunderstorm, just sleep. Huh? Well, it is raining, though. Don't really think we need the fan. Oh, there's our crazy hat. Finio! Happy Hibernation Festival! Thank you, same to you. Oh man, I'm already super excited. And I'm way behind on my preparations, too. Things have really been intense this year. What did you have to do? What do you think? I'm responsible for all the exquisite decorations, of course. You'll love it, they're so beautiful. I was just in the neighborhood, so I thought I'd pick you up. There's something else I want to show you. Then we can head to the town square together. Sounds good. Yes! I can't wait. Well, good morning, my friend. Good mood? The best. Thanks to you guys, I have a nice full belly. And I'm thankful for this day. Are you gonna go to the Hibernation Festival later? I don't think so, thank you. Not in the mood? Mood's got nothing to do with it. I just don't like crowds. Okay. Well, no pressure. I'll just look forward to seeing you if you change your mind. Well, maybe I'll sleep on it again. Due to current festivities, the bus route is cancelled today. What a surprise. Sounds like a eagle cry or something. I don't think it's something in the environment. I'm pretty sure it's just the music. Well, it's completely stopped. It's gotten farther away, so whatever. Let's stop by my store first. There's something I want to show you first. Oh, I completely missed that part. Sorry, Pina. Oh dear. Haha. You're stuck up there, and there's no quick way for you to get down. See you on the high street, I guess.
Hey, look, it's Kid Doctor. Good thing you took off that hideous hat. Looked ridiculous.
Yeah, you're fucking welcome, dude. Oh, there are even special postcards for the Hibernation Festival. You wanna get one for your parents or anything? No? Happy Hibernation Festival. There's a photo of the town fountain on the front of this one. Hazelnut candles all aglow. Another fall now turns to snow. But if I could just ask you for just one boon, let's meet up again very soon. I guess the stationery store makes the postcards themselves. This card has a photo of some elderly folks on it. Above it reads, "The Porcupine Chamber of Commerce wishes you a happy Hibernation Festival." Very festive, really. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Is everything okay? Yes. No, I'm nervous. What's going on? Chloe's competing in the stew contest today. That's a good thing, right? I'll be keeping my fingers crossed for her. Yes. Yes, a good thing. Cross your fingers, take the paper off the roll, check the caps on the pens, lock the register, turn off the lights. I think I thought of everything. Do you want to, like, write it down or something? Is everything okay? Yes, I think so. Today's an important day for Chloe. She's gonna be defending her title in the stew contest. Everything needs to be perfect. I'm looking forward to tasting her recipe. See you there? I guess I won't see you there? Okay, Yeah, good luck, I guess. Ta-da! What do you think? I made this just for today. Oh, wow, you really didn't clean up that paint I spilled. Of course I didn't. Look how beautiful it is. What do you think of your masterpiece? My masterpiece? You're the one who painted it. Yes, but your contribution was essential to the whole. That makes it a collaborative work of art. You could even call it performance art. Does that mean I get a share of the proceeds? Proceeds? We'll negotiate the details another time. I mean, it's not like I can just sell this artwork to a collector. Because you're emotionally attached to it. Because my store is physically attached to it. Oh. Right. Anyway, that's what I wanted to show you. But while you're here, why don't you come into my store with me for a minute? I've got another surprise for you inside. Proceed. Cleanup party! Cleanup party? Is this the second surprise? Yes. Just look at my store. I was up all night putting the decorations together. And I was thinking, since you're such a nice person, maybe you could help me tidy everything up? That way, we'll get to the Hibernation Festival in no time. Alright. Yay! Your job, my super kind friend, is going to be to clean the floor. Let's go! Or meanwhile, okay, no, you are actually doing things. How's it looking? I'm done. Superly duperly fast as lightning, Finno. Ready to head out then? I was ready the moment I walked in here. Yay! To the town square, to the Hibernation Festival. You're welcome. All right. I wonder where we get a hazelnut candle. Look, see the trees back there? Seem familiar at all? That's the Glowmilk Woods. So it is. I'd recognize them anywhere after our last trip. Yeah, I know what you mean. The woods are special. Huh. Warmth and comfort to you. Is that what they say? Not yet. But I'm trying to make it a thing. The new greeting for the Hibernation Festival. Pretty festive, right?
Let me celebrate in peace, Squirt. Yeah, can't you see we're celebrating here? That's right, celebrating.
Alright. Wow, that nougat punch smells so good. I think I'll have a mug of it. Maybe even two. Okay, let's talk about it. Mr. Hedrick, I wasn't expecting to see you here. But of course, I never miss a Hibernation Festival. It's a time when the whole community comes together, and the economy is stimulated. A fantastic day. There's also the small matter of my participation in the stew contest, of course. You like to cook? Cooking relaxes. Cooking satisfies. Cooking has purpose, meaning. Which is to say... That's great. I'll be cheering for you too, of course, even though Mia's my favorite. Ah, naturally. Team loyalty is essential. And in the end, it's the stew that wins, not the support. I look forward to an invigorating competition. Good luck. Thank you, thank you. And a joyful Hibernation Festival to you. You too.
Tomorrow we work hard. Today we celebrate.
Hello, Grey Flower. Great what? Oh, nothing. Okay. Carl, how's it going? Never better. Did you know they got hot cocoa with brandy here? Okay, how about everything else? I feel better than ever. I finally have time to think about the important things in life. Like hot cocoa with brandy. I even slept in late today. Man, I needed that. I'm not leaving here until all the stalls run out of food and all the kegs are drained. Did you know Mia's taking part in the stew contest today? Really? No kidding? No kidding. Our Mia is going to be the champion stew maker this year. Old culprit might as well pick up her gruel and head home right now. This calls for another drink. I need to line my stomach with alcohol before I start scarfing down Mia's stew after all. Isn't it usually the other way around? Hey, what do I know? I'm not a doctor. True. You're way more competent than any doctor I know. I wish I didn't have the night shift tonight. Whoa there, don't get frowny, Finno Face. My Finno Fanly Finley friend. You and me, we're celebrating today. I feel great. Hey, have you seen Giuliano around? Not yet. He wanted to serve his extra foamy craft beer today. Oh, I'm gonna go find the old scoundrel. I'm getting thirsty. See you later, Radiator. Hey, Giuliano! Does anyone, And he's gone. Oh, candles. Hello. I hope you're enjoying the festivities. Can I interest you in our handmade fall tree tea towels? We sold a few castanets, too. Or how about a traditional hazelnut candle? I'm afraid I still need a moment to get things ready. Why don't you come back later? I think I'll be ready after the stew contest. Okay. Oh. What's your name? I've already forgotten.
Today there is no history but that with which we write ourselves. I can already feel my dancing feet start to itch. Tonight's going to be a big one. You youngsters just wait and see. Woohoo! I can feel it. It's like I'm 20 again. Let's dance ourselves hungry.
Just walk on the stage. Oh. Sorry, buddy. Whoops. Sorry, I didn't know you had a stall here too.
Of course I do. I cannot deprive the town of my street food. All this reminds me of my days as a young traveling chef. I fired up the grills on so many streets, in so many cities. But don't be fooled. This is just the warm-up. Today, I too find myself in the orchestra pit of flavors, allowing myself to be entranced by the bubbling of hot pots. Today, there will be no long symphony of several movements. On this day, it all comes down to a single chord, the perfect note, and I will call this masterpiece Sergei's famous pepper stew.
I'm absolutely terrible at doing anything approximately Russian accent. I do apologize. Sounds delicious.
You are blessed, don't you see? You are one of the lucky few who may get a chance to sample a bowl today. This is one Hibernation festival you'll never forget.
There you are. I was just warming up my voice to cheer Chloe on. Want a sneak preview? Yes? Maybe? Okay, here it comes. Go, Chloe, go! Everyone else's stew is whoa! Everyone else's stew is whoa? I may need to work on my grammar. I'm rooting for everyone in the contest. So you're rooting for Chloe too? Great! I'm selling actual goods from our store today. Pens, reading cards, wrapping paper. But if I'm honest, my thoughts are elsewhere. All I can think about is Chloe winning that trophy again. Hey, Doc. Fancy bumping into you here. Good to see you. How are you? Lungs doing well? Couldn't be better. I've got this cool spray thing now. I just keep it in my pocket all the time. And when I'm out of breath, I take a quick breath from it. It's awesome. Hey, awesome inhalers. I'm glad to hear that. But lay off the cigarettes, okay? I know it's hard on special occasions, but your lungs will thank you. Didn't she just try them like once? Sure thing, Doc. I really don't want to end up back in hospital. And is the internet working better now at least? No, afraid not. Grim. Hey, can you buy us some mug and nougat punch? No. Come on, I just want to try it. Do you want to end up in the hospital again? Okay, okay. How are you feeling? Are you ready? Hey, Mia, anyone home? 2 tablespoons of truffle powder. Or was it 12? Finley, was it 2 or 12? You have to tell me. I don't remember anymore. I feel sick. Calm down, Mia. Take a deep breath. Okay, okay. Okay. Are you okay now? I think so. How many spoons of truffle powder go in the stew? None. There's no truffle in the stew at all. That's better. You can do this, Mia. You've done a great job with everything so far. And I've been looking forward to sampling your stew all evening. You're gonna win. I just know it. You really think so? You bet. It's gonna be amazing. And if I can help you in any way, just say. I'll be right there watching you cook everyone else off the stage. Yes, we got this. Thank you. I feel a little better already. Maybe I'll have another swig of my drink first. Whatever works for you. Well, I don't think there's anything left for us to investigate, except the fact that there's one of our doctors. Better go the rest one more time. Well, look who it is. You've got the day off too, then. Not quite, sadly. Night shift. Okay, well, it's still cool that you stopped by. I hope that decision doesn't come back to haunt me tomorrow. I guess that'll depend on what else you got planned for today. Haven't I seen you before? You work at St. Ursula's too, right? That's right, internal medicine, 3rd floor. I'm Lisa, surgeon, 2nd floor. Pleased to meet you. No work today? Not until tonight, night shift. That seems like a dialogue tree that... Didn't we just tell her that? Okay, I'm glad it's not just me. How are things going in the surgery? Oh, you know, same old, same old. Old Linwood spends all day acting like a big shot without ever actually lifting a finger to help. Benny and Renee keep the whole place running. Who's on shift for you today? I think Dr. Linwood and Benjamin are there. Maybe you'll have time to drop by later. If you do, say hi to Benny for me. For now, I'm gonna treat myself to a tall mug and nougat punch. It's great to be able to take a breather for once. Enjoy your evening, and happy Hibernation Festival. You too. Safe journey to St. Ursula's later. I want to talk to this crow. Oh. Did you know that today is the Hibernation Festival? Isn't that great? I really want to make a hazelnut candle today. A really big one. Have you ever made a hazelnut candle before? Hazelnut, hazelnut, hazelnut. Okay. Alright, now we're ready, I think. I don't think you have anything to say, right? Sorry, I still need another moment. Feel free to come back later. Okay. Ready? Oh, yeah, I'm ready. I'm reading for you, Mia. Thank you.
Fellow Porcupinians, may I have your attention for a moment? A happy Hibernation Festival to all of you. Today is a special day for me, as I have the honor of officially opening the Hibernation Festival for the 9th time in a row.
You'd think this would be a cakewalk for me by now, but I'm still nervous. Nervous with joy, seeing all of you, celebrating with you. This is always the highlight of my year. I look into your faces and think back to all the wonderful years we've had in this town. I've seen many of you grow up. New faces have joined us. Old ones have left. And me. I'm still here. For that, I am truly grateful. I don't want to ramble on too long. After all, we're here to party, right? I just have one more thing to ask of you. As you enjoy your delicious drinks today, and treat yourselves to a hearty bowl of hot stew, or gossip and laugh with your loved ones, spare a thought for those who cannot be with us today, those who have passed away over the course of the last year, and also for those who are at work right now or simply somewhere else. Think of them. When you see them again, tell them how much fun you had today. Make them turn green with envy. Alright, let's get on. I, Adele von Witterstein, can feel the hairs on the back of my neck standing up in anticipation, as I hereby declare this year's Hibernation Festival open. Ta-da! Here's to all of you. Cheers, you old biddy. Cheers. Here's to us. Turn on the water. Yay! Just like every year, hot water is passed through the pipes of the town fountain to keep us warm and serves as a base for the stews. Good luck to everyone taking part, and bon appetit to all our stew samplers. Here's to us. Look at her, Mia. Go, Mia. Go Hedrika give roasting. And Sergey, too. He's been on my blacklist ever since he took the fried corn off the cob on the fried corn on the cob off the menu. Show him how it's done. Woohoo! Ralph, pull yourself together. Happy Hibernation, you old grouch. Oh, what the heck. Happy Hibernation Festival, Squid. You too, Pina. Yeah, you too. Have a good one. Just don't bother us, okay? Good news, the hazelnut candles are just firming up. They should be fresh and ready to go right after the contest, if not before. Look at Adele bobbing away. I hope I'm like that when I grow up. Don't tell anyone, but a tear came to my eye when she was speaking just now. Anyway, I really hope you enjoy the festival. Too bad you can't stay to the end, but have yourself a great time all the same. See you around, Finny Shimini. We are hungry, Hungry, we're so hungry. Hungry, and thirsty too. Gonna alert. Good night. Have a good night, Fergie. Thank you so much for lurking. Guess we're going up on stage. Gonna read a little bit more Mice Tea the end before bed. Nice. I hope it's good. Hope you have a good time. Just stick to the recipe, same as usual. Ration, weigh, don't overseason. You're doing great, Mia. Can I taste it? Finley! What's wrong? Finley! Yes? The pickleweed! What's a pickleweed? My secret ingredient. The spice that makes my tomato stew special. And I forgot to get it. I don't have any, Finley. What am I gonna do? I can't leave my stew. Everything's already simmering. And time's running out, too. Don't worry, I'll get some for you. Where do you get something like that? At the grocery store, but that closed hours ago. Any other ideas? Yes, you see Roman Hedrick over there in the front. Yes. Pickleweed is his main ingredient. I don't know why. It must make his stew taste. It must make his stew terribly bitter. But knowing him, I'm sure he won't give any of it away. I'll ask him. You just keep doing what you're doing. Just a few more minutes, dear contestants, and it's time to drop your spoons. Oh no, did you hear that? Don't worry, I'll be right back. Really? Oh, thank you. Mr. Hedrick, may I disturb you for a moment? You know I'm always happy to listen to my team's concerns. But I still need a moment or two for my stew. And as you've just heard, time is of the essence. I need some of your pickleweed. What? For my ingredients? Yes, could you spare some? You'd be doing me a huge favor. No, sorry, out of the question. You're a very likable young man, and I would like to help, truly I would. But my ingredients have been measured out precisely according to my recipe. If I change even the slightest thing, it will affect the taste. I'm sorry. Okay, thanks anyway. Don't mention it. Mr. Hedrick can't spare any of his ingredients. I'm sorry. That's alright, it's my fault for forgetting it after all. Thanks for trying anyway. My young colleague. I have been thinking. You are part of St. Ursula's Hospital. Just like myself and our other young colleague back there. We have to stick together. With that in mind, I've decided to give you some of my pickleweed. Really? That's very kind of you. But of course, I can't just simply give my ingredients away. So I would also like to ask a favor of you. Okay, what do you need? I would like a bottle of caraway liquor from the wine stand. Okay, no problem, I'll just head over there and buy you one. Unfortunately, it's not that simple. This caraway liquor is very special. The owner has produced only one bottle of it. Oh, I'm guessing it's insanely expensive then. Expensive? Not at all. In fact, the wine cellar is looking to give it away. Oh? Yes, it's a prize of sorts for the first person to say the secret phrase to her. The secret phrase? Exactly. It's sort of like a password. The solution to a riddle. Do you have any idea what it's about? No, but talk to the person at the wine stand. I'm sure you'll find some answers there. Okay, I'll get you the bottle. Excellent. Even though it would have been nicer if you helped us for free. I'm interested in winning the bottle of caraway liquor. Oh, really? Then tell me. The red trees have left the forest. Red trees? Oh, you don't know the answer? Apparently not, no. Okay. There are a few other people here who are also playing the game. Maybe one of them can give you the answer. How do I find out who knows the answer? That's part of the puzzle. But I'm going to give you a little something to help you get started. Now, pay attention. The blue shells glitter prettily in the morning sun. And the red trees have left the forest. Okay. That's it? That's it. Take a look around, talk to people, and good luck. Thanks. Carl, you gotta help me out here. Well. Oh. The blue shells glitter prettily in the morning sun. What are you talking about, Finley? Uh-oh. Maple? Could be that. But let's maybe ask around first. The blue shells glitter prettily in the morning sun. I know the answer to that. Hold on. They hide when the yellow sun grows too hot. No idea what it's supposed to mean, though. I'll figure it out. Good luck! Oh, now let's go talk to... Oh, no, wait. What badge did she have on her? She had pink something. Let's go find someone with a yellow badge. You have a green badge on. You, right there. They hide when the yellow sun grows too hot. I know the answer. The green train is almost here. Thank you. The green train is almost here. Oh, that sounds familiar. It travels to the Purple Sea. Thank you. You're welcome. Good luck. It travels on to the Purple Sea. The answer to that is... the red trees have left the forest. I hope that helps you. It does, thank you so much. You've returned. So, do you have the answer? Hold on a second. Are you playing the game too? Why, of course. There's no rule against it, after all. So, do you have the answer? Yes? The red trees have left the forest. Now they grow on the golden beach. Incredible! That's the right answer. You've won. And in the record time, too. Really? Yay! Congratulations. Here's your prize, a bottle of caraway liquor. Thank you very much. I've got a dash. Have a good evening. You too, my friend. Don't drop the bottle. Mr. Hedrick, I have the liquor. Very good, my young colleague. You can always rely on Team St. Ursula. Can I have the pickleweed now? Of course, you've held up your end of the bargain, and so shall I. Here's your prize, a bundle of the finest pickleweed. Thank you. Sorry, I've got to run now. I've got the ingredient. What? Really? Thank you. You're the best sous chef in the world. We can talk more later. Time's running out. We can talk more later. Time's running out. So, my lovelies, your time is up. The cooking period is now officially over. Set your wooden spoons to the one side and prepare for the tasting. Dig in, folks. Official announcers get first dibs. We can talk more later. Time is running out. That was fantastic. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. I don't think I'll ever need to eat again. But before we get to the awards ceremony, there's something I'd like to get off my chest. There are a lot of different people living here in Porcupine. Some have only been here for a short time, others have spent their whole lives here. And that's good, and the way things should be. Be kind to each other, be grateful, be understanding. If you do that, Porcupine will remain the beautiful place it is. Maybe these are just the melancholy thoughts of an old woman. Or maybe I've already had a nougat punch or two. But I love all of you. So, before the food coma sets in, let's get to the awards ceremony. To refresh your memory, here are all the participants and their creations. Chloe took us on a wild journey through the world of porcini mushrooms. Roman presented you with a spicy pickleweed pot. Isaac whipped up some homemade alphabet soup for our bookworms. Wonderful handwriting, by the way. Our lovely Mia, a first-time contestant today, gave us a tomato stew that I'm sure has bowled more than a few of you over. And our last candidate is someone we only normally see when we're sick. Sergei, head chef of the cafeteria at St. Ursula's. Wouldn't Mia also apply there? His entry this year was a fiery hot pepper stew. That does sound pretty good, though. Okay, that's everyone. Now, hold on to your spoons. It's about to get serious. The winner of this year's Porcupine Stew contest is... Mia with a fruity, spicy tomato stew. Really? Congratulations. Yes! Congratulations! What a great stew! And that goes for all of you as well. Congratulations on your amazing creations. And congratulations to everyone who got their hands on a bowl. You were really lucky to get to taste such wonderful stews. And now, let the celebrations continue. You said it! Get that candle before anything else happens. Candle's on this side. Anybody else have anything to say while we're here? Nope. Give me the candle. Whew, finally done. I couldn't concentrate with all the excitement of the contest in the background. Anyway, can I get you something now? I was wondering if I could get a hazelnut candle. 1 hazelnut candle coming right up. What do I owe you? Nothing. Nothing? That's right. Everyone gets 1 hazelnut candle for free if they want it. Oh, that's very nice of you. But doesn't it mean you end up losing money on the candles? Yes, but making hazelnut candles is my favorite hobby. So I really don't mind. It means I need a little while to make them, though. But at least they always smell fantastic. Enjoy your candle. That's very nice of you. Thank you. Happy Hibernation Festival. Mia, you were awesome. Congratulations. Thanks. Did you like the stew? Even better than that. I haven't even tasted it yet. What? Why? Because the whole pot got gobbled up straight away. I didn't stand a chance. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, it's no big deal. I could see how delicious it was from the looks on everyone's eyes. Celebrate, Mia. You've earned it. Thanks. I feel a little awkward, actually. Okay. Oh, Carl, look at you go. Carl is schmovin'. Doesn't have anything to say, though. He's just smoothing too hard. Well, I guess that's it. Let's go to the hospital. Hell yeah, Carl, get it. Look at him go. Mia, is everything all right? Yes, everything's great. I wanted to give you something. Really? Is there still some of your stew left? No, that was gone in a flash. You've been such a tremendous help to me, and I'm so grateful. You're always so helpful, it's amazing, really. What do you mean? What I'm saying is that I couldn't have done this without you, which is why I want you to have my winner's trophy. Really? But you're the one who won it. Yes, but it was as much your victory as it was mine, really. Besides, I wouldn't even know where to put it in my apartment. Well, thank you, Mia. I feel very honored. But how about we share it? It can be one of those trophies that moves from place to place. I'll take it and invite you to dinner sometime, so I can show you my finest cooking skills. Then you can take it home with you, and we can cook again at your place. We can take turns with the trophy and the cooking. Okay, yes. Let's take turns. Happy Hibernation Festival, Finley. And to you. Celebrate. You deserve it. But now I need to get going. See you in the morning. Good night. It's snowing. It's snowing. Hey, Porcupine. All of you. Happy Hibernation Festival. Okay. Good night, Mr. Bus Stop. Well, at least the bus has a good reason not to come today. If you're partying and drinking, it's best not to do any driving at all. That goes for buses as well as cars. Sure, okay, Finn. Nope, Irma is enjoying the snow. Same. Hopefully she'll have a nice candle to enjoy it with. How many hibernation festivals do you think you've celebrated? 168. What? Really? But the hospital isn't that old. You're right there, but I haven't always been here. I didn't even know that. They brought me out here a long time ago. I may not look it, but I haven't missed a single hibernation festival. Impressive. Were you there today too? Not in the way you might think. You know, Ninoslav, the guy on the town fountain. I don't like him very much. We had a falling out a few decades ago. Oh, I'm sorry, what happened? Well, I don't want to trouble you with my woes. But that arrogant upstart is so full of himself. He always has to be the center of the celebrations. Oh, look at me. My hot water supply Hot water supplies the stew contest. The stews keep everyone warm, and they only taste so good. And they only taste so good only because of me. And then he gets all those lavish decorations every year too. It's not fair. Are you jealous? Me? Jealous of that slime ball and his stupendous decorations? Never. Sorry, I digress. Don't stop on my account. Shall I give you a tip for next year? Sure, thank you. Get yourself a hood. It'll keep the first snow off your head. And no one will know it's you who's partying the whole night away. Curse that Nino-Slav and his magnificent decorations. Yeah, Finn, get a hood on that jacket. Or just get a hat, I guess. The first Hibernation Festival brought the people of Porcupine together. They celebrated and feasted. When it was all done, there was still a pile of candy left over. Together, they decided to store the leftover candy in a cabinet. And on that day, my dear vending machine, you were born. Yes, I'm sure that's how the story goes. Not in the mood for the Hibernation Festival? Sure I am. But someone has to keep this place running. I'll be down in a minute, though. Then we'll get the real party started. All that nonsense beforehand with the stews and everything. I can't stand it anyway. Boring. I heard you can win a bottle of caraway liquor at the wine stand, though. I've got to get my hands on that. I've heard it's delicious. And there's only one bottle of it. I'm afraid I've got some bad news. What? Has someone claimed the bottle already? Well... Roman has it. Roman Hedrick has the bottle. That greaseball. How dare he? The world just isn't a fair place. He won't even appreciate a drink of that quality. When I get my hands on him. Now, off to your shift. Dr. Korowski's waiting. You're on the night shift together tonight. Good evening, Finley. Happy Hibernation Festival, Dr. Kurowski. Yes. Hope you had a good time. Yes, It's just the two of us today. Holidays are all well and good, but someone has to keep the lights on here. That's true, so how are things looking? As they should. People actually always feel a little better on days like this. Some are homesick, others are just happy to have some peace and quiet. Still, from a psychological point of view, the Hibernation Festival actually seems to help them. I will take care of our dear Irma today. Please handle your duties. You'll find me in the break room when you're done. Alright, see you soon. Schedule updated. What's this text message? Oh, Mia. What? I still can't believe I won. I'm still shaking. That was amazing. Thanks, Finley. Oh man, look at that angry owl. That has to be the angriest I think I've ever seen an owl. I would really have loved to go to the Hibernation Festival today. I'm sure you would. I'm sorry it didn't work out. It's okay. I've been having my own little Hibernation Festival right here. I just had a coffee with cream and hazelnut. Oh, it was the highlight of my day. You have an inflammation of the renal pelvis. Is that a kidney thing? Are you in pain? Yes, but I'm trying not to let it get to me. Alright, but don't make things too uncomfortable for yourself. We can always get you some painkillers if you want. For now, I'm going to give you some medication to help bring the swelling down. Sweet. Please tell us if the pain gets any worse, or if you have any problems urinating. It is a kidney disease thing, then. You shouldn't really be drinking caffeine this late in the day, but you might find that coffee helps a little. Anyway, I wish you a wonderful Hibernation festival and a sound night's sleep. Thank you. I'm definitely wide awake right now, I've got to admit. Good evening, Mrs. Van Galen. It is important not to get rattled. After every inhalation comes an exhalation. Everything that is closed will one day be opened up, and vice versa. May I interrupt for a moment? Oh. Hello, Finley. I didn't hear you come in. We were just lost in conversation. I bumped into dear Sonia this evening in the cafeteria. That's one way of putting it. I'd forgotten I was meant to have an important meeting today. Suddenly it got hard to breathe and I passed out again. Dr. Gotera brought me back up here. I have to admit a certain amount of luck. Benjamin from surgery happened to be passing through at the time, too. He was a huge help in getting Sonia up here safely. Thank you, Dr. Gotera. Do you have any recommendations for a course of treatment? I don't know if you're familiar with my approach to treatment, but I believe that the body can only heal with the help of the mind. Medications sometimes only treat the symptom, not the cause. Mrs. Van Galen, I wish you all the best in a natural recovery for both body and mind. Now, I've already taken far too long a break. I wish you both a pleasant evening. Thank you, you too. I mean, it does sound like she's suffering from, like, a lot of stress and anxiety, so he's not wrong, maybe? She should, like, maybe slow down a little. How are you feeling, Mrs. Van Galen? I still feel a little out of sorts. Your blood pressure must have begun fluctuating. You had an extremely high resting pulse when you first arrived here. The drugs regulate your blood pressure. Dr. Gotera kept talking to me until I felt better. He was saying something about my inner core, breathing exercises, that kind of thing. I tried yoga once, not my cup of tea. Yes, Dr. Gotera has his own way of looking at things. But he wasn't exactly wrong. Let me check your readings. We have to make sure that the drugs are working so you remain stable. Alright. I'm afraid medication will only go part of the ways to solving your problem. It would be wise to develop ways to reduce stress. Unfortunately, this happens to a lot of people nowadays. But how am I supposed to avoid stress? Well, there are a few options, but you'll need to work out what works best for you. They didn't teach us much about stress avoidance techniques at medical school, to be honest. The things that Dr. Gutierrez said, they kinda helped. I'm gonna take a nap. Maybe I'll get lucky and catch Dr. Takara again tomorrow. Rest well. Sounds like you could use some, like, guided meditation or something. Dr. Gerda Gnostov, finally. Bring me back a cup of black tea. Then tell Dr. Table that I want to speak to him. I'm actually your attending physician. You're a doctor? St. Ursula's, save us. You're barely out of your diapers. Do they sell medical degrees online now? Let's not lose sight of the matter at hand, Dr. Gneistorf. You came to us today suffering from severe tremors. On top of that, you've been complaining of reoccurring itching and muscle atrophy. Liver cirrhosis. What? Liver cirrhosis. Are you deaf? Have you already been diagnosed? I can't see anything here. I'm a surgeon, child. I've had liver cirrhosis for longer than you've been alive. Accordingly, I'm aware of the high mortality rate when surgical intervention becomes necessary. That's why I'm here. So let's cut to the chase and get down to business. Sheesh. Mm. Oh, I see. There we go. That's 5. Your liver readings are in the critical range. You don't say. To make sure it is cirrhosis of the liver we're dealing with, we'll need to do a liver biopsy. No. No? I already know it's cirrhosis of the liver. What do you take me for? Although I'm sure your accounting department will be thrilled if you carried out a few unnecessary procedures they can charge me for. What if it's not liver cirrhosis? Do I have to teach you how to treat me right here? Listen. I like a drink, if you know what I mean. Excuse me? I'm talking about chronic alcohol abuse. And your nursing staff insist I don't drink here. So now I have 2 problems. Alcohol withdrawal and this blasted liver cirrhosis. According to the latest research, your symptoms could also be triggered by other diseases. New research? A load of waffle, that's what it is. Well, go ahead. I'm sure you know exactly what you're doing. Okay. I don't think I can go into... Oh, fuck. She was in 303, wasn't she? Well, time to run across the entire ward again. Doctors being the worst patients. Yep. Oh no, I can't go in. Oh, I sure wouldn't miss my, 1 chance to give the candle to her. I don't think so. They don't kick you out of the hospital when you're done, so I'm sure I'll be able to go back in. I'm done, Dr. Krosky. Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? No, everything's fine. You're right, the patients really are doing a little better today. I'm glad I'm on the night shift now. It's really quite pleasant. If you say so. Well, let's see. Yes. You were really quick today, I like that. I have one more request. Of course, what? I mean, just Mrs. DeCalm. I've been watching her tonight, and she's not doing very. She asked if the nice doctor would stop by again today. I think she means you. Why don't you go check in on her? I'm sure she'll be happy to see you. Sure, I'd love to. I've got a gift I wanted to give her anyway. Well, don't keep her waiting. Okay. See ya. Hey Irma, how are you doing? Finley, what are you doing here? I thought you were out celebrating today. I was. It was great. I met a lot of people, and the stew contest was really exciting. They got the fountain working again for the occasion. And look at what I found, Irma. Can you smell that, Doctor? The scent is just incredible. You really made my day. I'm feeling much less shivery already. This brings back so many images for me. So many memories from years gone by. From all the many hibernation festivals I've seen. It was your first one today, wasn't it? Yes. But you should really get some rest, Irma. All that talking gets to your lungs. No, it's all right. I need someone I can spin my yarns to. I'm very tired. I would like to tell you one last story. Irma? What do you mean by that? Uh-oh, Ray, look away. It's okay. What? No, it's not okay at all. We'll get you back on your feet, I promise. I'll get Dr. Kurosky right away. We'll figure it out. You've already done more than I can imagine. But may I ask one more favor of you? Of course, what is it? I'd love another cup of tea. My throat's a little dry, you know? Of course, Now, Finley, don't fuss. It's all right. I'll just dash to the break room. We have tea there. I'll be right back. A cup of tea would be just the thing right now. You're not kidding, Irma. I'm finishing up a cup of tea right now, which I think is a little bit cold. Delicious. We always have hot water here, thank goodness. What kind of tea should I make? Ooh, we've got so many choices. What kind of tea? It was black tea. Black tea with milk. What kind of tea we make? Black tea, peppermint tea, fruit tea, or green tea, or winter tea? Personally, I'm thinking winter tea, because it is first snow of the season, of the year after all. But I'll give it a couple minutes just for everybody to chime in with their choices. Black tea, peppermint tea, fruit tea, green tea, or winter tea. Green? Green would be a good choice too. I don't know. Green tea sounds good, but I think I really want to go winter tea now that I've decided to veto everything. We're going winter tea. Okay, now I better get this straight to Irma. Finley, taking a break already? No, I'm just getting a cup of tea for a patient. Ah, yes, old Irma has a taste for the finer things. Could you come with me, please? Irma isn't doing well at all. I know. I already went to see her and checked her readings. She's going to die. In the next few hours. But we have to do something. What I'm going to do is make myself a cup of tea, too. How can you just walk in here like nothing's wrong? Why aren't you doing anything? I've already done everything I could. Sometimes even the best treatment in the world can't help Finn. But go to her. Make her last hours as comfortable as possible. That is our duty to her now. Make sure she has enough painkillers. Shouldn't we contact her son? I have already tried that too. Unfortunately, I have not yet been able to reach Giuliano. I'll keep trying and inform her of the situation. Go now. Irma's tea is getting cold. Okay. Irma, I'm back. And I've got your tea. Irma? Who? Oh, sorry. I must have dozed off for a minute there. You're a darling. Thank you so much. Just set it down there. I remember my first Hibernation festival like it was yesterday. It was already very cold for that time of year. The cars and park benches were buried in snow. But the Hibernation festival still had to go on, of course. Gilbert loved hot air balloons more than anything else in the world. But he also had a great fear of flying. And he wasn't the youngest anymore either, neither of us were. So we compromised by heading to the countryside to watch the balloon race. At least we used to, until it was banned. It was the Hibernation Festival. When Gilbert sat in a hot air balloon for the first time. There was already snow on the roads and the roofs of the houses. The lights, the smells. We were there every year. When it was cold outside and everyone started to come closer together. I'd already bought a hazelnut candle and enjoyed some lovely conversations with plenty of laughter. When Gilbert secretly slipped away, he'd spotted a hot air balloon in the square. Back then, you could still book flights in the winter. They said you could see the whole town from up there. But that year, the balloon remained grounded. The weather was already bitterly cold and very windy. Then, all of a sudden, an icy gust of wind blew across the square. Hats and caps flew everywhere through the air. Mothers had to hold on to their children. And that gust of wind blew my Gilbert right into the basket of the balloon. When he picked himself up to climb out again, he got the fright of his life. The balloon had broken loose and was already rising hundreds of feet above the town. And me. I'd seen the whole thing, and I leapt desperately at a dangling rope to try and hold the balloon down. But instead, I simply floated away with it. Gilbert helped me out into the basket, and the wind carried us higher and higher into the wintry clouds. Porcupine was no more than a small speck of light in the fog. Eventually, it disappeared altogether. Gilbert could barely move due to his fear of heights. The cold bit into our skin. But I managed to cheer him up. His dream had finally come true. I reminded him, riding in a hot air balloon. Unfortunately, we soon realized that the burner was frozen. But then I remembered the hazelnut candle I had bought. So Gilbert and I made ourselves comfortable in the basket of the balloon and lit the candle to keep warm. I don't know how long we sat there, but it was indescribably beautiful. Just us, the sky and the clouds, and the scent of the hazelnut candle. Suddenly there was a bang! The burner had started up again. The heat from the hazelnut candle had thawed it out. Gilbert quickly figured out how to steer the balloon. Even the altitude didn't bother him anymore. But how would we know which way to go? Then, before we could even begin to worry again, I heard it. Very softly. the Hibernation Hymn, the song everyone in Porcupine sings together for the Hibernation Festival. We strained our ears, and Gilbert steered the balloon straight towards the song. Eventually, Porcupine emerged from the fog. The beautifully decorated marketplace, the snow-covered roofs, and the festival goers. What a sight! They had broken into song to help us find our way back. Gilbert landed right in front of the fountain, and the crowd cheered. And that's the story, more or less, of how my Gilbert and I took flight together for the first and last time. He died the following year. I'll be reunited with him soon. Then we'll fly together again, my Gilbert and I. Are they still playing the Hibernation Hymn in the square? Okay, sorry. I apologize for leaving at this moment, but I need to back a couple. Okay, I'm very sorry for all that. I apologize. Just a bit of trouble today, but nothing serious. Just to have to kind of run off for a couple minutes. So, but I'm back and I'm ready. Are they still playing the Hibernation hymn in the square? Help if I tab back into the game. Thanks, Ocean. Maybe. I'm not quite sure. I think I can hear it, just faintly. Yeah. Yes, they're probably still celebrating, and here's the two of us stuck working the night shift at the hospital, huh? You're doing a good job with the work. But Irma, I made it to the hibernation. Okay. I think we're gonna go ahead and end it there. I apologize. I know we're ending it on kind of a sad note, but I just think I'd better be careful. That's really all of it. Just don't want to have to run off again. But look at our new loading screen, all covered in snow. Well, thank you all so much for another week of streams. I really appreciate um, everybody hanging out and tuning in to all these streams and checking out the games that we play. Uh, so yeah, really nice. And once again, I'm going back to the screen. Well, I still got them on my screen. Thank you so much again, Ocean, for a whole year of fan art. It really does mean a lot to me. Every single piece I receive. It's really, really nice. And everybody else who's also given me fan art. I appreciate it as well. Thank you all so much. So, I don't have the schedule for next week ready yet, but I will let you know that we are definitely playing Jackbox with Ocean and Cat and a bunch of other cool friends on Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time or 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So definitely look out for that. Love you too, Ocean. Thank you so much. And then hopefully we can do like some more Outward. And then I don't know. Probably some more of this. Finish up Project Nimbus. Okay, so I think I've got a pretty good idea of what we're going to be doing next week, but I guess I better go ahead, write it down, and make sure that everybody is good to go for all the collabs and whatnot. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and let's go ahead and see who we can pass you off to here on a Monday night. Who is... Let's see. Have I rated Ren? I feel like I have. But let's just do it again. Why not? Ren is super cool. She's been working on pixel art like all day. So that's pretty commendable. And so let's go ahead and give her a raid. She's wonderful. Let's do that thing I remember to do where I shout her out before. So in case you're left behind by the raid, that's where we'll be going next. So thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you back here on Thursday. Have yourselves a great rest of the week. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.